Okay, I am back from week 2 of the steam up. That's kind of like my national. When I went, I had several things on mind. I met up with a friend of mine about an hour later after I got there. I guess we were in the same general vicinity, but he couldn't find me. I don't know what happened there. And then I was looking for a certain vendor, but he didn't show up, so that made it a little bit more difficult for me to find anything cool. Um, so I think I probably spent all the five. I think I spent more on the train ride and the some of the other things that I did there on my lunch than some of the stuff that I got. But there were a lot of people making dollar boxes of things that didn't sell, and unfortunately, some of these things were getting really pretty beat up. They were also getting beat up in my bag. I got 2 of these. This is the better of the 2. This is probably from the 60s or the 50s. This is GM Accessories, a windshield wiper box, and it's actually in there. The reason why I keep these is I have a little shelf in my garage that has like vintage gas and oil and automotive related stuff there. There was only one halfway decent oil can. There's a metal one, a Pennzoil, metal top and bottom, and it was $2. It was about the size of a coffee can, maybe a little smaller than that. And like I said, it was $2, and I don't think anybody grabbed it. There were lots of, well, not lots, but there were a few other oil cans, the cardboard cans from the 80s or 90s, and people wanted way too much for some greasy oil can that was, the oil was still there, but probably no good. There's the other one of these. Like I said, people were just making piles and stuff of things and treating the stuff with great disrespect. So this box is a little bit better condition. They left everything get wet in the dew, so a lot of these were wet when I got them. And I think this is why the corner of the box got crunched on this one. This is a Hastings filter, and this has a really cool, it looks like a jailbird almost, because he's got that red, but I mean that would be black stripes, but this is kind of cool, a vintage 60s or 50s type thing. The arrow there and the kind of the red cap there. I'm not really sure what the Hastings Manufacturing Company, Hastings, Michigan, Hastings Incorporated in Toronto, and it's got gasoline oil filters, piston rings, and K-Site additives or something like that. So it says what it replaces, Purolator and Chrysler and all that. This is probably from like the 60s or something, but I thought it was cool to put on my shelf. Like I said, that's where it got crunched, but that was $1. What else did I buy for $1? One of the last things I bought, you get kind of hot and junk drunk and you don't know what you're going to buy. This kind of degrades my license plate collection, but I got a super squashed Ontario license plate for $1. I figure you don't ever see them for $1, so I figured, hey, I'll get that. And then I got, from a vendor I bought from last week, I got some keys. I don't know why. There's 3. There should be another one somewhere. They're nothing special. 4 for $1. I think I got a 5th one that came on a keychain, but I gave that to somebody else as a Volkswagen key, and 2 other random ones. I'll do something artistic with those. And then that, oh wait, I've got one more thing here. Oh, I guess I don't. It was in my bag, but I won't grab it. It's not important. So we'll get into the mail here right now, and I've got, I got to figure this out here. So we've got 1 autograph here and 3 or 4 postcards here. We have Marymeer Falls, and this is Joyce Washington. Joyce Washington, and there's Marymeer Falls right there. I'm really tired from the trip here. Rutherford Post Office, July 31st, 2019. It's also canceled Oakland, so it went through Oakland as well. It's got kind of cool markings there. And then there's the Visitor Center, the Rutherford Vineyard Visitor Center, so that's cool. Then we have this one here, another Hawaii from Kauai, the island of Kauai, and this is from Keeau, I think, Hawaii. I don't know how to pronounce that. There's that. With the Olympic stamp I recently got, and I had a bunch of those that I had gotten recently, so that's neat. I need to look up one thing here real quickly here, if my computer will cooperate. I'll get to Google here. So I'm going to So I know who this is. I think this is, what is his name? So this is Tom Riley, actor Tom Riley. He signed this. I did not have a picture. I couldn't find one. And he played Bobby Hot Dog Nelson on Chips, the TV show, back in 1982. So that's really kind of awesome. I used a 1982 dated postcard. So I have another autograph for my Chips collection. This one came out of San Jose, California. And he was actually a... so here's Tom Riley. Let's see if I can find a Wikipedia about him. Well, Bobby, oh, here we go. So he's born in 1959. He played Officer Bobby Nelson, or Hot Dog Nelson in Chips. Let's see, what else did he do? Oh, he's the guy that replaced Larry Wilcox. So that's awesome to get, because Larry Wilcox is Afui. He lives in Monterey Peninsula with his wife and 2 children. So if you want to write to him, it took a while to get. What was he else in? He was in lots of stuff, so that's all that stuff he's been in, if you can read that or pause that. Anyway, so that's what I have for you. I kind of rambled on too long. I don't have much else I'm going to show, so in a slideshow or anything. That's about it for now. Hope you got some good autographs in the mail. That's a pretty good one to get for my Chips collection, and thank you for watching.